Warning, the following video you are about to view contains strong language which is not suited for the younger audience. Viewer discretion is advised at all costs. Thank you. Miniature Master Tycoon in the house. Thanks for watching my video. And welcome to another part 4 of my SimCity Society's commentary. Right now I'm gonna talk about how I got my good English. I was originally born in America, and from young I started watching MediaCorp's Channel 5, and I got my good English from 98.7 FM, Only the Hits, and Class 95 FM, including Gold 90 FM, 90.5 FM, including and Power 98. You're probably wondering why I'm talking like Rosin Lee or Sean Wee or Vanilla Lopez, Glenn Ong and the Flying Dutchman, and a couple of other DJs, including Gene Danker from Class 95 FM's Cartoons with Micah Sem. You're also probably wondering why I'm talking like Bobby Tonelli, who's also from Class 95 FM and now working on 98.7 FM. Anyway, National Days are around the corner, and continuing my speech, Gene Danker is going to be the host for the National Day Parade 2012 once again. Talking about the host of the National Day Parade. National Day is around the corner, and please, for some reason, I disabled ratings for that video because of that asshole. Ass Clown is a douchebag, otherwise known as Ass Clown So Legendary, and that son of a bitch needs to fuck off from YouTube. He needs to leave the fuck now, so he can just go and fuck himself for making fake videos and trolling us and even our videos. For now, let's talk about the good things here. And if you see a tent with that sparkling thing over there, that means you revealed a building. And if you see a white border over a building in a building gallery, that means you unlocked it. That means you've met the requirements to unlock the building. Like what you must meet the requirements to unlock the whitened buildings in SimCity 4. If you want to know how to unlock them, move your mouse over the locked building and see the requirements. There are categories under rewards and business deals. And I'm gonna place this pet shop. This pet shop here. Speaking of pets, I have a pet cat named Pepper. If you notice in my last few previous pictures, right now I'm having a bit of trouble. And as you know, sometimes I have a bit of trouble building the roads in Sims in the game. So you'll just have to keep your cool and such. So I don't know why it sometimes goes like that and not on the other side, guys. So please do not blame me. I don't give a shit about the bad things you say about me. Ass Clown So Legendary. And please, will you fucking stop disliking my videos? And some cities have electric billboards, so I'm gonna place a few next to a couple of venues that produce and consume prosperity. And I'm gonna place a trio of triple deckers. Sorry if it's pausing again. Sorry if the game is pausing again. Sometimes it always says, and it sometimes changes the roads to something capitalistic. Now I'm gonna place a town square, which will later be followed by this Barbaroque fountain. That makes the buildings more appealing, especially venues. Once again, I revealed more buildings. Now that my city has met a certain requirement for the set certain requirements to build it. Right now, I'm gonna place this sushi joint where I think there are a lot of there's some Japanese Sims and SimCity societies. And yes, speaking about Japan, the famous women of Japan, especially those. One of my uncles, my uncle's wife who's also Japanese, is just drop down fucking gorgeous. So I think you can appreciate them. But the only odd thing about them is that some of them have tiny boobs, as Steady86 wrote in his Hitler's second trip to Japan, which I pretty thoroughly enjoyed because I enjoyed seeing the bad guy Adolf Hitler falling into hot water and being betrayed by his allies, especially Hirohito. Sometimes my power plants have to go because sometimes they may have carbon pollution. Carrying on with my speech, and you can even talk to Sims to see what they're doing. They rest at home, and you see double smiles on their faces. That means at least one of them is ecstatic or elated or even happy. Right now I'm gonna place this police box near an area of high traffic so that the police will know if a venue is being vandalized or a home is being burgled or a pocket has been picked by a bitch or an asshole being a pickpocket, or maybe even the worst criminals trying to burn down buildings or assault the criminals and the innocent. Right now I placed something where you can place a shop where you can buy your favorite motors, which was a new feature in Mario Kart Wii. That's right, it was the motorcycle shop. The motorcycle shop is also based on Harley Davidson bikes, something like the Fling Runner and the Mac bike, which I enjoy seeing Peach and Daisy and Rosalina running on them. Right now I'm going to place this public library because some neighborhoods have a public library, as you folks probably know by now. Right now I placed another realtor. In addition to motorcycles and books, the types of books I like are mainly magazines, but I also like the theory that includes Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and a bunch of other fairy tale stories. Not exactly fairy tale stories, any stories by Roald Dahl and stuff. Sorry about that. I'm just tired after such a long day at my school, folks. Guys, you're probably wondering why I haven't been making a commentary in days, which is one of the reasons why I wouldn't. Which is one of the reasons why, because I've been busy at the moment. Right now I placed a venue where I can get my favorite DVDs, Blu-rays, music albums, and movie and video game soundtracks. That's right, it's the shopping mall. It's the mall where children can buy toys. Children can buy toys and adults can look for DVDs and such. Right now I just click on one of Sim and they spoke an odd language called Simlish. and etc. And they've changed the tourist pulling movable baggage into a suitcase, which I think is a better concept in destinations and later, of course, guys. And yes, placing police boxes to increase my authority and to help my citizens get informed about criminals and such, in case they want to call the police or such. And additionally, gonna expand this area here. There we go. Now it looks fairly expanded, I mean. Right now I'm gonna, as you can tell, I unlock these high-rise apartments, which I'm later gonna build in part 5 and later. Right now I'm gonna place a few homes which are based in Europe, which SR Gamers didn't know correctly. So I'm gonna correct him. These are European two-doors. These two-doors, yes, are based in history and are based in European history, as you guys probably know. And I'm gonna place three doors. And to correct SR Gamers, most two-doors only have one door, not two. And sorry if I'm having to correct you again. And if this game is just like 5 years old or something like that. And right now I'm gonna look for a building look for a venue. And it looks like I'm gonna place another pet shop, but I don't think it'll be necessary, so I'm gonna place this because I love art. It's the art gallery. Yes, as you know, I like art because I like to draw and like to paint and stuff. As you can tell from the screen in front right now, it's starting to rain. So right now I'm gonna place this topiary part to increase my prosperity. I mean my creativity, and I'm gonna place another barbaric fountain to increase my prosperity. And there are more than just a bunch. And sorry to repeat the bad news again, there are a bunch of assholes who keep on disliking my videos, so therefore ratings will be disabled and comments will be held under approval in case of ass clowns so legendary or ass clowns are douchebags fucking lame comments. Right now, if you use the eyedropper tool, you can place more buildings. Right now I place 3 more of these 2 doors, but there's a variety of them. So therefore, later on I'm gonna build up more the next set of 2 doors, the different designs of 2 doors. So correct me. There's 3 designs, like the dream house. And speaking of Japan, as mentioned previously, Nintendo is based in Japan, and I'm hoping the video has Nintendo video games. So this is Master Tycoon signing out from Bukit Timah, Singapore, and see you in part 4 of my commentary of SimCity Societies.
Liberty people, shoot.